welcome to this video. We're going to be talking about machine basics, basically buying a machine or finding a machine that you can use. The first thing you want to do when you decide that you're going to start quilting is get a machine. So you need to determine a budget, a brand, the options that you want, and where you're going to buy it. So if you start by looking at what kind of machine that you think you want and where you're going to get it from. All right, is it basic or is it very expensive? Basic machines can start about $200 and very expensive machines can be upwards of $10,000. It all depends on what you want and what you're going to do with it. Are you only going to quilt on it, or are you going to sew garments on it, sew some other type things? That is kind of up to you. You need to decide, if you do have a budget, what that budget is, and then determine if you really don't have a lot of budget for a machine, even maybe a basic machine. Are you going to borrow it from a friend or a relative, or are you going to try to pick one up in a garage sale? The most important thing that you can do is, if you get one from a relative or friend, or get one from a garage sale or a secondhand shop, is spend the money to take it to a sewing machine shop and have a technician take a good look at it, because you want the tension to be right, you want it cleaned and oiled and ready to go. There's nothing worse than starting a project and having to stop because your machine's not working. So I really want you to consider that if you borrow a machine or buy a used one from a garage sale somewhere like that, that you do take it and have it serviced. Now, your sewing machine shops are your best place to test drive a bunch of different kinds of machines. Sewing machine shops have a variety of machines in all different price points, used and new, and you can test drive them, and the staff there is very knowledgeable about the different kinds of machines and the uses of those machines, and will help you determine what kind of machine is really best for you. Once you've done that, you can always go online to Amazon or to eBay, those different kind of places, and look for that particular brand of machine, see if you can get a better deal on it. You also want to go to the internet to look for your guidebooks if you buy a machine through a garage sale or secondhand shop, or from your relatives. Maybe they've lost their books and you don't have that. You need those guidebooks to be able to see how your machine really works, operates, and how to guide you through using it. Those are all decisions that need to be made this week, and do some shopping around, look at a bunch of different machines. You can use a Pfaff, you can use a Janome, a Baby Lock. There are many, Bernina. There's many machines that you can use out there, and you just have to decide what's right for you. Now I'm going to show you on my Janome. It's an inexpensive machine. I only paid a couple of $100s for it, and I'm going to show you the options that I chose on this machine and why, and how I basically fill a bobbin and how I thread my machine. This is just a simple little machine. I take it with me to all of my quilting classes. This machine has an option of a buttonhole, because sometimes I might want to sew some little garment or something on here. And it also has an automatic threader, which is great for me because it's very hard to see to thread the needle. So that's really an option that I love and want. It has a pop-off foot, so that's easy, so that you don't have a bunch of screws to deal with. So come on over here and take a look at this machine, and let me show you some basics about it, and I think that you'll really find that it's a nice little machine.